Dink, all this fucking shit. All right, hey, what's going on, guys? It's Kyle Regal back. Yoga Strength TV episode, I don't know what episode we're on, 4, maybe. Question today from my buddy Jim. So Jim asked, and I love this question. I think it's one of the coolest questions, and I have found a lot of personal gain in this. So hopefully I'll be able to give you some good quality insight to it. So question is, how will yoga benefit me in my money and business world? How will that help me experience more abundance in that world? He'd be intimidated by falling, really, and he put in quotations in his mind like failing. Aren't we all afraid of failing, okay? But falling into other people, just showing his failure at it. And then he'd be most excited about having yoga really transition into every aspect of his life. So question number 1, when I first started yoga 4 years ago, I was intimidated, I was excited, I was curious, I was inflexible, I was a little bit slightly heartbroken, and I was pretty much broke. So I did the yoga class, and I just felt so damn amazing afterwards. And I was like, that's it, I'm going to do this. And I signed up for a year contract, $100 a month. At the time, it was a stretch for me. It was definitely like, shit, how am I going to make this happen? I don't know. I'm going to feel so much better, though. I'm committed to my health. I'm committed to the betterment of my overall just life. This is great. I love it. I'm going to do it. So I proceeded to go to yoga basically 5-6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. It's been nonstop ever since. There's a couple ways, 2 ways I'll share with you through my experience that I've found it's increased the abundance in my money and business world. Number 1, physically, mentally, emotionally, when you're practicing yoga, you're freeing your headspace, you're freeing your mind, you're also bringing and allowing your headspace energy, all this stuff that we can get caught up in our head from just being frustrated, we'll just call it that. And it helps bring it into our body, okay? So through our body, through our movement, and it's how we as human beings express energy, use energy. Much like a car, the pistons go up and down and burn the gas. We have to move to express and burn the energy, okay? So by movement, by breath, we're inhaling new oxygen into our body, moving, exhaling carbon dioxide, burning energy that comes from many, many places. I won't get into that, but let's say it just comes from the frustration in our head, allowing for more clarity. Now, at least for me, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree, when we show up to our business, when we show up to our workplace, when we show up to our family, our loved ones, and our friends from a place of relaxation, clarity, peace, and just overall just feeling good, I'm way more productive and way more happy in that state versus showing up to family, business, work when you're frustrated, you're pissed off, you're mad at your neighbor, some jerk cut you off on the way to the gym, whatever. You show up a lot better. You show up with a better outlook, a better perception, a more open perception on life. So, by practicing yoga, by allowing that to become part of your weekly routine, maybe your daily routine, 3-4 times a week routine, you're going to invite more peace, more tranquility, clear-headedness, focus into your life. And I don't need to explain, maybe I do, if I do, ask the question, how that helps life and business. It really, really does. So my experience is I started paying for that, and I just started making more money and doing whatever I was doing, growing my business and working more. I was working a job. I was doing both things at the same time. Like, it just started coming more in. So that's how yoga will help create more abundance in your business world and and your money situation, because it really just frees your mind, creates clear headspace. And when we're clear, when we're focused, when we're open and receptive to new good ideas or thoughts or actions that we want to take, usually, generally, we always make better sound business decisions, better decisions at work, better decisions when we're driving on the way to wherever we're going, just better, higher quality decisions, which leads to better, higher quality results. So, number 2, I'd be intimidated by falling. Man, dude, just yesterday, well, no, not yesterday, a day before, I was in this, we were doing some yin, yang, and there's a flow to it. And so we went into a position where I could do a handstand. The instructor was like, if you want to practice handstand, go ahead and do it. And there was a lady right in front of me. Well, we were looking this way, and she was right in front of me. And like I knew, like we were really close. I'm like, I'm just screw it. I'm gonna go in a headstand. And so my legs are way up here, and literally on the part where we were gonna come back down, like if this was her butt, like my legs just go like boop, like just touch it. Okay. They just like barely could tell, like I touched her legs, and I could tell the teacher, she was there spotting me too. Did I have a fear of falling and hitting her? Yeah, I did. Hopefully, probably could have hurt her, probably could have hurt myself. But the teacher invited us to try it, okay? So I did it. I did it anyways. And she was there, and it was overall safe. And I trusted myself enough to know to fall the opposite way. I know how to fall. So we're all afraid of falling. We're all afraid of failing. And to me, it's just that much more of a reason to give it a shot. Okay, and with everything in life, I've failed way more than I've succeeded, but I keep, fail faster to succeed more. So you're going to be afraid of falling. The way to safely do that, if this is your first class or if you're just beginning to safely do that, go to the yoga studio where you're going to choose the class. Go to wherever you're going to practice, and just ask the teacher. She or he will probably, if you're new, come up to you. They should at least come up to you and be like, "Hey Jim, how you doing? Welcome to my yoga class. Really excited you're here. Tell me about your body. What are you looking to experience today? Do you have any injuries that you know of? What can you do? What would you like out of the class?" And just have a short little conversation with them right there and let them know about some of your concerns with it. And they'll, say, well, maybe you should be over here in this side of the room. I'll make sure that we'll skip some of these postures. I'll adjust the flow of the class because you're here. I want you to have a good, enjoyable time in this class. That's the conversation that hopefully they should have with you to help you, not worry about this. And yeah, man, like if you practice yoga just two times a week, even once a week, I would guarantee, I don't know how to make a guarantee on this, but I would guarantee that twice a week, 3 times a week for sure, you're going to see a lot more benefits, money in the business world, along with obviously the health and how you're going to feel in your life for sure. So the other thing too with money in business is a lot of what I've found successful people practice yoga. So I'm not sure which business you're in, but I'm sure there are connections that could be made at the yoga studio, whether from other actual yoga teachers or just other professionals who are there practicing yoga. So it's my answer for you. I'm out. Peace.